and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here for you. On the stairway to stardom, we'll entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom, we've got the other shows beat by a mile. On the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom.
Yeah, let me go ahead and look that up, Ram. Like I literally I saw this last night. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look on my phone because it's on my free. It's on my second channel, and I made sure to save it. So let me find that real quick. Because it was crap, I'm gonna have to go through here. Give me 1 second, Ram, because this is literally it's a funny one, man. It's Norwegians talking about British sports. Man, this has been a wild night. This has been a wild night. A wild night. Let's see, did I put it there? Nope. Did I put it there? Nope. Did I at least like it? What the hell? See what playlist I got. All right, got that one. Let's see if it's on this one. All right, let me just look it up. Hey, man, what's up? There it is. There it is. Let me copy this over. Because once again, I started in the wrong Google, Zach. So the Google that I'm in, because it's in Chrome. Hey, oh my gosh, Zach, I'm so sorry. I have to do this real quick. Jetty 3, it is always an honor to see you, Jetty 3. Like, I love you so much, Jetty 3. You're great. It's the best robot of all time.
In the early 1990s, right?
Hold on. I'm trying to paste this.
Booking.com has all.
All right. Let me pull this up because I told Mr. Ramstein. I'm just gonna call you Ram. That I found. And let me do this again. Ram, I understand this game that we're about to see. I understand this game better than I understand cricket. All right, I just want to give you that warning.
Kinds of stays for those who love family resorts, and for
Don't use Booking.com.
those who
Scam. Just call the hotel.
There we go.
Just call the
Find
hotel.
exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
All right, Zach. Anything to add, or you cool with me playing this real quick? All right, yeah. Let me get this out of the way. This is specifically for Ram, and literally the other night when it popped up, I went, I I wish I could call that man right now and tell him that I understand things so much better. This, and I'm gonna kill the chat on the screen. This is gonna make so much more sense than cricket. And Ram, I know you're still traveling, but if you want to add anything, put it in chat, and I'll pause the chat for you.
Well, it's stopped raining. Players back on the lawn. Yes, they want to walk for just 2 miles on the glow and just 3 miles in the first rivers on the left arm of the wheels or bricks. Yes, we've seen not much of that, Ted. And there goes.
Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him! Whoa! 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 Watch this! Watch this right here! Watch what he does! Watch what he does!
But very nice for the 2 elders over, Bob. Yes.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? That was. I don't want to replay it because it just astonished my eyes. But let's continue.
Yes, well, they're up to 4 now.
Yeah. Referee moving them up to the bottom. He's got to move the yellows on the speed.
I'm so sorry. For some reason, for some reason, that made me laugh. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it did. It really did. I'm having a great time here. Zach, are you still there, or are you just hiding your face? And if you are just hiding your face, can you do me a favor and can you let Nicole and Brady know that I've started streaming, because I forget to tell people like this. Okay, all right. Ram is saying, where's the wicket and where's the cricket ball? It's not cricket. We're not. This isn't cricket, Ram. This is how English sports look to the rest of us. So they've rolled the ring down, and now they're coming up and they're going to go to the table where they choose the color.
Referee moving them up to the bottom. He's got to move the yellows on the speed.
In fact, let me get the closed captions up for you guys, because the announcers are very, very, very soft spoken. Very soft spoken.
Changing the pattern again. 2 wide and 3 cinch.
And a left jolly marker for the wide screen.
Oh my! What a rough game.
I see. Referee moving up the ropes to the full screen on the 3 lawns.
All right, see, watch this. Watch what's about to happen, Ram. I know you're still there. Watch what's about to happen with this guy. Like, he's got pipe in mouth, ring in hand. Watch what happens.
Looking very confident there. Yes, moving up very fast, and there's... He's just in time, just in time.
Very nice indeed, Mulroney. Yes, he's done it again. Just a nigger for first quarter.
Uh-oh.
And he's...
This is where you don't want to go when you're playing ring toss chase after the ring. You don't want to go into the blinds.
off now.
Referee checking the doors.
Okay, Ram, what you're about to see right now, dude, I hate that you're... Wait, That's underarm. That's cheating. It's not cheating in ring toss, chase it down. It's not cheating. That's not cheating. Watch what he's about to do right now. Right now, though, Ram. This I want you to watch because I've seen a lot of sports ball, and this, like what this guy is about to do, is. I'm not even going to cuss. It's crazy. That's all I'm going to say. This is just crazy what this guy does right here. Watch this.
There goes.
Oh my God. Jesus. Did y'all see it? Everybody saw that? Everybody saw that, right? Whew.
Just a little too short. He's going to the board, you see.
And look. Yeah.
It's
We got the
a
replay. We got the
very
replay.
much.
Here we go.
Look how he moves. He goes up, comes down.
2, 1, triple, 1, 2, here we go, first.
But it's a stroke.
Yes. And it,
That's going to hurt him at the end of this game. It's not going to be easy to come back from a stroke and a truffled. It's not going to be easy. But I have seen this video, and it's pretty crazy what happens here. It's really nuts.
Traveled for him.
Red ball, 2, 1, first.
Wait. What are you saying? He jumped over someone. Yeah, he jumped over the opponent. He jumped over the opponent after he had thrown the ring. He jumped over the opponent. And his opponent that is now in the whatever that is. Yeah. This is what's going on, Ram. I don't understand why you're not understanding this, Ram. Everybody else here knows what's going on, Ram. This is great.
Buck him off to the leftovers. Changing.
Jesus. Good change. Good
We've
change.
seen that before, Ted.
Good change. I have not seen, Zach, I have not seen a change like that from the, I think it was the 2008 Olympics. It was a good one. It was a good one. It was a crazy changeover that happened then. But let's, we're almost done here. Let's see what happens. Oh God. I forgot how intense this is about to get. Ram, I am so sorry. But, yeah, this gets crazy here. This gets nuts.
To make a square hole, huh? Going for the foot sweat. Yes. Very fine leftover for 2 for 3.
Jesus. Good Lord. Where's it going?
And look how he fringes the ring there.
Oh,
I've never seen anyone fringe it quite like that.
Oh. Ram, have you ever seen anyone fringe the ring that good? I have never, until I saw this video, I didn't know that you could fringe the ring that good. This is just eye-opening, and I don't see, how many years do you have to train to do that, to be able to fringe the ring like that? I've tried it out in my front yard. Apparently I have the wrong kind of grass or something like that, so I can't fringe the grass properly, but yeah, it's rough.
It's amazing.
yes. He's very pleased with himself.
Hope we can see that again.
Beautifully executed task.
There, look, see what he does to the grass there?
Jesus.
Just in time, just in the nick of time there.
It's amazing.
See what he's doing now. Going for the block foot on the right swing.
Yes.
How do you train for that? Like what happens to where it's like, yeah, you get to these guys are the creme de la creme. They're amazing. My God, my God, what athletes.
Yes. And they're going for the threesome.
Now, some of you may be going like, "Oh, the threesome," and you're going like, "Oh, he said threesome." Get your minds out of the gutter. Get your minds out of the gutter because the guy said threesome. All right, that's nothing to laugh about. We're about to see one of the craziest threesomes that you will ever see on YouTube TV. Ever. This is about to get wild. This is a. I'm. This is about to. Oh my God! Yeah, right here.
Very well executed.
Take a ball line
My
just
God!
over the hips of the grass
Look at the roll.
and throwing them down nicely, the three of them, going up through the ring for balls from in-up holders.
Yes, it's right on the mark.
1, 1 to go, 3-1.
Don't pick yellow. Don't pick yellow.
He's going for the red and the greens and the yellow to finish it off.
What a match! What a match that was. Like I'm all chill bumps. Rim, pick yellow. Yeah. What's going on, Zach? How are you, my friend? I saw that. What I'm doing a short one, Ram. So yeah, I'll I don't know if I can redirect. I'll try to redirect if I can redirect. But yeah, yeah, man. Y'all go see Ramesh's live when y'all are done watching this hubbubuckle. All 18,000 of you. I'm literally doing this tonight just to blow off some steam before I go to bed.
Good. Fixed notifications and now fix accepting and denying jobs.
Right on. I will check that when I'm done with this. Hey, while you're typing, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving you with Zach full screen. All right, enough of that. I'm back. What did you say? How many members of the cult?
Haven't uploaded new updates yet, but hopefully by Monday.
Right on. Trying to see if there's any other crazy shit that I want to show, or if I just want to fucking watch a video for a little bit. I have been watching so many people. What the hell is this? What in the holy hell just popped up on my screen? I don't know what this is. This is a Harbor Freight ad. Let's see what this is.
For nearly 50 years, Harbor Freight has been a reliable source.
All right. I don't know what this is. I don't know. This might be funny. This might be terrible. This might be amazing. I don't know. But it's a white guy behind the Chinese flag, dressed as a Chinese man, playing a looks like a Chinese lyre. I don't know what they. Yeah, I don't know what they call them, but this might be good, might be bad. I like it. Okay, all right. Why is that song familiar? Do have something different to pull up though.
Don't trust your shirts to
I don't know if I've showed you this.
watered down
Zach.
detergent.
I may have
Choose
back when
Tide
I
with
had
2 times the cleaning
very
ingredients.
bad audio.
Gillette Labs Green Bar ain't no gimmick.
It releases trapped
get
hairs
the-
for a closer shave.
Hey, I was gonna
Commercials
say
out of
that.
the way. I didn't hate it. Have I ever showed you guys the video electric fan harp in the bathhouse? I don't think I think I may have way back in the early days, but let's take a gander. We're not going to listen to all 7 minutes of it, but let's take a gander. Because I love this weird shit like this. Yeah, you're in Japan. We all know you're in Japan. All right, Zach, look. The man's got a washer, 2 fans, a couple of amps, and lots of foot pedals down here. What could possibly be going on? Well, let's watch. This gets nuts. Look at that fan. This is just fucking amazing to me, Zach, that this guy does this. It's repetitive as shit. But he's... Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you don't let the Japanese around your fans. He's got, yes, he definitely has quite the fan base. I'm a fan. Ha, 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 ha. It's a good one, Nicole. It's a good one. That's a good one. Wow. Okay. I see that I've got a tough audience here. I see I have a very tough audience. I'm a fan. Okay, let me find this. Let me find this live. Yeah, let me find this.
A toasty tongue.
Yeah. This is what we're gonna do now. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna make fun of him. You're gonna say, "Oh, I'm a fan." Well, let's see you make fun of this one. Not the not the bagel company. Like fuck these bagels.
Oh, thanks, Tom. Huzzah!
Shut up.
This is Wix Studio.
Shut up.
To meet any brief.
I hate you.
When your project calls for bold creativity,
No, you don't.
転生させ続けているプロジェクトなんですけど、テレビから出る静電気を手で拾って、で足にコイルがついてるんですけど、それでギターアンプに
Wait, turn on echo cancellation. Videos are echoing.
Videos are echoing.
出していました。で、縞模様によって音が変わるんですけど、本数が少ないと低い音、本数が多いと 高い音が鳴るっていうことを発見して、楽器化しています。で今日はですねもう一つ、縞模様を、音に変える電化製品を、演奏していこうと思うんですけど、それは何かというと
If you guys can't understand what he's saying, and I know there's captions down here, but what he's saying is I'm about to blow your fucking minds, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to blow your fucking minds.
このレジでおなじみのバーコードリーダーを、演奏します。で、ちょっとですねもう一人、今日レジ係が来て、いただいたので一人、お呼びしたいと思います。あたかさんよろしくお願いします。お二人だけちょっとですね、動作チェックしてみたいと思うんですけど、打ってあるものを持ってたりします？いらっしゃい。これあるってことなんですけど、ちょっと今縞模様の方いらっしゃったんで
I'm gonna skip through to where they actually start the show. Here we go.
こういうのがある。
Here we go. Right here. Right here. Right here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Let's go. Yeah. What did you think about that there? What did you think about that there, Zach? Zach, yes. I wonder which one of them was sitting around and thought, yeah, I wonder what happened if for this masterpiece to be born. Oh. No, that's that dude is a genius. I've watched I've shown very few of his videos just because they're fucking amazing, but I watch a lot of them. But what I wanted to do, I need to get this out of the way because I've had this video in the works and I need to get this out of the way. I need to do the one on the Lemonheads so I can talk about the Lemonheads. Did I do the one on Lemonheads? Have I already done it? Yeah, I don't think so either. I think like I kept putting it off. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a lot of crack smoking. A lot of crack smoking. Which is basically what I've heard all over YouTube tonight. All over YouTube has been weird and insane.
Right at the peak of the alternative rock explosion, one band really seemed to have it all. They had the sound, a perfect sun-drenched mix of punk energy and impossibly catchy pop hooks. They had the critics on their side, with writers falling over themselves to praise their effortless cool. And they had the face, Evan Dando, a frontman so charismatic and good-looking that People magazine named him one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world. The Lemonheads were the darlings of the era, sitting on the side of superstardom with a string of beloved albums and hit songs. But almost as fast as they rose, the mainstream buzz died down. The band went quiet, and all that momentum just, well, it vanished. For years, fans who wore out their cassette tapes of It's a Shame About Ray were left with one question. So whatever really happened to the Lemonheads?
It's a shame about Ray. Great album. Great album. I learned a lot of tricks from the Lemonheads, especially from their earlier albums, how to play guitar. Like I have nothing bad to say about the Lemonheads. I love them.
Well, because you guys requested it, we're going to explore in today's story. The Lemonheads' history doesn't start under the sunny skies of California, but in the colder, grittier music scene of Boston. Back in 1986, three ambitious teenagers from Commonwealth School, Evan Dando, Ben Diley, and Jesse Peretz, decided to start a band. Dando, who was really the creative mastermind behind the group, was born to a fashion model mother and a real estate attorney father. Dando was raised on Motown, Neil Young, and Steely Dan. His sister later turned him on to Black Sabbath as well. The trio first called themselves the Whelps, but quickly switched to a name inspired by a popular candy, a name that would turn out to be weirdly prophetic. The Lemonheads.
I don't understand how it's weirdly prophetic because it's the Lemonheads. I don't get it. I don't get how that's prophetic. But anyway, continue on, good sir, that makes documentaries that I don't have the time to make. Continue. And let me criticize it.
As Dando later put it, were sweet on the inside and sour on the outside, which was the perfect metaphor for the music they were about to make. They modeled their early sound after the Replacements, Black Flag always comes up in interviews, as well as Husker Du. While still using the moniker The Whelps in 1986, a demo tape of theirs got passed to a guy named Curtis Casella, the head of local label Tang Records. Casella told Spin, it sounded so similar at first, exactly like the Replacements. Well, it turned out Casella was listening to the wrong side of the tape. It actually was the Replacements he heard, but he soon flipped the tape and he was impressed.
Whoops! He was actually listening to the Replacements, Zach. He was actually listening to it, but he flipped to the tape and he was like, "Oh, these guys aren't bad either."
By the intense energy of the band's raw, passionate post-punk rock. Casella's outfit issued the EP Laughing All the Way to the Cleaners under their new moniker Lemonheads. The EP got some play on underground radio stations, and the coming months saw the band play their first live shows, including with local Boston heroes Pixies.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh.
What?
Oh my god. Holy crap.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but whatever.
It was in 1987 Tang Records issued the group's debut record, Hate Your Friends, which included a cover of Rabbit by Australia's Proud Scum. And cover tunes, as you'll soon learn, became a common theme in
Rabbit is a hilarious song. I am a rabbit. I've got to have it.
the Lemonheads' history.
It's my first. I just want to make love with you. Ah, it's a great song.
In addition to their fascination with Australia. Their first two releases on Tang Records were Raw, Fast, and Loud. The band soon underwent a lineup change with their drummer leaving and John Strum coming in. Now, lineup changes became another common theme for the group. Hate Your Friends, along with 1988's Creator and 1989's Lick, became college rock staples and earned the Lemonheads a loyal underground following. Their label head Casella told Spin that after 1988's Creator, a lot of weird started to happen. Co-leaders Dando and Dealey stopped getting along and almost broke up. But the band had signed a 3-album deal with Tang Records, and the label threatened to put out a third album on its own, which consisted of rarities and outtakes. So Dando and Dealey reluctantly agreed to write a third record. Adding to the tension was that the pair's label pressured them to record a cover of Suzanne Vega's track Luca, which the band had actually played live as a joke.
Luca, I live on the second floor.
The song surprisingly became an indie hit, and MTV gave it some play, throwing more fuel on the fire.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad cover. It was a good cover.
Of an internal power struggle. It was shortly after the album was done that Dando quit the group. Dealey brought in his brother, and Dando meanwhile joined Juliana Hatfield's group Blake Babies. It was only once Luca became a hit that the band was offered the chance to tour Europe that Dando rejoined the Lemonheads, and Dealey, who was still in school and not wanting to take a break, left. Funny enough, the success of their cover of Luca resulted in the Lemonheads getting signed to major label Atlantic Records. The Lemonheads were now, for all practical purposes, Evan Dando's band. Dando told Louder Sound, "It felt cool signing to a major label, but we actually didn't sell any records. We were trying to do that heavy screaming guitar thing when we started, and then I thought, what if we go the other way? I'm going to go really quiet. Let's go against the grain." That was sort of the idea, and I realized that was my strength. In 1990, the band issued a 3-song EP that featured a cover of Stoney's classic Different Drum,
which is an amazing cover. You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Oh, it's a great cover. It's a fantastic cover. I wish I could play that cover, but I can't.
The British magazine Enemy dubbed it
maybe the last song of the night. I'll do that. Maybe the last song of the night.
The single of the summer, while Melody Maker gave it the single of the week certification. With Dando in the driver's seat, the band's sound started changing and fast. Their first LP for Atlantic, Lovey, came out in 1990, and it was a bit of a transition. It still had some of that punk rock bite of their earlier work, but it was also more melodic and eclectic, showing off Dando's growing talent for mixing genres like country and jangle pop into their sound. Lovey ended up topping the independent albums chart in the UK, and it sold about 20,000 copies in the States, according to the Herald Sun. After its release, Dando's life.
Zach, this man right here is the only man that I've ever known that wrote a song about a stove being moved out and you actually being emotionally attached to that stove and feeling how sad it is for that stove to be moved out. Like, there's another one I might play later. I don't know.
It took a sharp turn.
This is one where it's like, it's almost like the Flaming Lips or Wilco. Like, I don't know if I can play them, especially them being signed to it. Like, I don't know what's going to happen if I play them. But we'll find out later.
He took a trip to Australia that would completely change the band's future. Over there, he fell in love with a lively local music scene and started working with 2 Australian musicians, Tom Morgan and Nick Dalton, who really also provided the inspiration for the Lemonheads' next album, 1992's It's a Shame About Ray. The album title was inspired by something Dando had read in a Sydney newspaper in November of '91. The article told the story of a 15-year-old boy named Ray who had left school in Nowra and moved to Sydney, where he was homeless and thinking about turning to prostitution to survive. Dando called his time in Australia one big Valium, a period of creative renewal powered by new friends and experiences. The songs he started writing with Morgan and Dalton felt different. They were quieter, more introspective, with a kind of laid-back, sun-drenched sadness to them. Dando credited the Australian musicians with helping him feel inspired again, and added that A Shame About Ray likely wouldn't have existed had he not taken the trip down under. He told Louder Sound, "The people I met were obsessive about the Velvet Underground, living their lives around those D and G chords. They were really living this rock and roll thing. I'd never experienced that before, and it was so cool." Dando soon returned to America with a new band and a clear vision. He soon fired the group's management, and the band went into the studio with producers the Robb Brothers, ready to record the album that would change everything. They were about to make a masterpiece of 90s alternative rock. In June of 1992, the Lemonheads released It's a Shame About Ray, clocking in at just under 30 minutes. The album was a masterclass in short, perfect guitar pop. In a year dominated by the loud, snarling feedback of grunge, Ray cut through all the noise with the breezy melodies, smart lyrics, and Dando's warm, honeyed voice. It was the quiet...
Zach, I'll tell you what was going on during this time. I was listening to Sonic Youth, Nirvana, probably the Pixies, Superchunk, probably Squirrel Nut Zippers, stuff like lots of weird stuff like Polvo and stuff like that. And then also these guys. These guys were like the this guy, Evan Dando, got a lot of shit, but he could write a song. He could write a fucking song. That's all I'm saying. Like, he caught a lot of shit for being such a pretty boy. Like, tons of shit for being a pretty boy. But that son of a bitch could write a song. He could write a song.
Against the grain approach Dando had deliberately aimed for. He told the Asbury Park Press about how his writing changed on It's a Shame About Ray, admitting, "I got into country a couple of years back, and now it's starting to seep into my own stuff." It was a change from the Lemonheads' early material, which only knew two speeds, fast and faster. In a separate interview with the Star Ledger, he added how he wanted to replicate the length of pop songs from groups like the Beatles, and he also talked about getting into Television Personalities, a British underground pop band from the 80s. Meanwhile, girlfriend Juliana Hatfield, who was not a member of the Lemonheads.
Okay, Juliana Hatfield went crazy. This chick started off at first, it was like, "My sister, I hate my sister. She's such a bitch." She was writing great pop songs, and then when Trump got reelected, or Trump got elected, she went nuts. She went nuts. I mean, nuts, dude. Nuts. Like, half of her songs off of one album are like, yeah, it's yeah. In fact, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a few more minutes of this, and then I'm just going to play some music, and then we'll end so that I can go to work tomorrow. But yeah, it's yeah, this is she went crazy, man. She went crazy.
She did play bass on the record as well. The song My Drug Buddy chronicled Dando's time with his friend Amy and them doing speed and walking around. The album also featured basic love songs like Allison's Starting to Happen, while Confetti deals with Dando's parents' divorce.
Great song. Started to happen.
The album, strangely enough, closes with Frank Mills, initially written for the stage production of the 60s rock musical Hair. Why, you may be asking? Well, Dando told Louder Sound, "It was sort of my model of songwriting at the time. A new way to look at songs with no rhymes. It just keeps going and it breaks the rules. It's a beautiful song. I think doing that cover was a perfect idea."
And Mom and Hell's Angels.
Now, the album was a huge success with critics, and it was also a commercial success, turning the Lemonheads from indie darlings into real media sensations. But its trajectory was launched into the orbit by a surprise marketing move. To promote the 25th anniversary VHS release of the movie The Graduate, both Atlantic Records and the film's manufacturer pushed the band to record a cover of Simon & Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson, claiming it would introduce the movie to a younger audience.
Mrs. Robinson.
Now, Dando wasn't a fan of the song, but he loved The Graduate so much that he agreed to do it. The band knocked out their punky, slightly sarcastic version in just a couple of hours on tour, and Dando was originally against putting it on the album. By the time the group got asked to do a cover of Mrs. Robinson, Ray had sold about 100,000 copies. But the label got their way, and they soon added the cover to later pressings of the album. That decision proved to be a game changer. The song became one of the band's biggest singles, a massive international hit that pushed the album to go gold status and made the Lemonheads a household name. Dando told the Sacramento Bee, "It's our first take." He added that it was recorded while the group was in Berlin, stating, "I have no particular attachment to that song," most emphatically. "It works well within the context of that movie, but outside of it, it's kind of hokey. See, I try and choose my cover songs very carefully."
The song sucks. Mrs. Robinson is a terrible, terrible song. If you listen to it, it makes no fucking sense.
And there's no way I'd choose that one. The group's cover peaked at number 8 on the Modern Rock Tracks chart, and it was also a top 20 hit in Australia and England. The funny part is that Mrs. Robinson was recorded to celebrate the 25th anniversary home video of The Graduate, and it gave Dando, who was 25 at the time, his first big commercial success. As for what Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel thought, Dando stated, "Paul Simon hated our version of that song, but it was great because Art Garfunkel loved it. Paul Simon is a genius as a songwriter, but a jerk as a person. He's not very nice. The album was a great record already, and that sullied it." The title track was also a hit, peaking at number 5 on the Modern Rock Tracks chart, and it peaked at number 68 and 31 in Australia and the UK.
How's it going, Angela?
AT&T's internet works in minutes. It's so easy a baby could do it.
Creed?
Whose baby is that?
Wow, you just getting everybody from the fucking office?
It's okay, I asked.
Why is there a baby in here?
We're setting up the internet.
Oh, this is the office. Oh, all right. All right. I thought I was making a joke.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea.
Nope.
Or OSA.
Nope. 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 I mean, like, maybe. I wear a CPAP mask because I snore really loud, but I don't know what the fuck OSA is. Like, this looks like Boston. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Boston. That's not me, man.
It's a shame
Fucking what a great album that is.
Actress Polly Noonan and her car appear on the cover of the album. The album not only won gold in America, it also won gold in Australia and the UK. It peaked at number 36 in the States and number 33 and 23 in the UK and Australia. Suddenly, Evan Dando was everywhere. His face with its chiseled jawline and slacker poet vibe was on the cover of music and teen magazines all over the world. He was the alt-rock heartthrob, the reluctant poster boy for a generation. He was named by People magazine as one of their top 50 most beautiful people and was referred to as an alternahunk, a title that he seemed to enjoy. In the band's early days, he spent 2 months at Skidmore College, a place where the only class he passed was acting. Dando soon started popping up in films, including making a cameo in the Winona Ryder film Reality Bites. But some viewed his good looks with suspicion. One fanzine sprouted up around this time called I Hate Evan Dando. The success proved to be huge and dizzying. The frontman told the spokesman review how he felt about following up their breakthrough album Ray, stating, "I was depressed and nervous about making the record, and I thought I could escape it with drugs, and it didn't work." The sessions for their follow-up, which took place in LA, alternated with Dando smoking crack with some unnamed musician pals and doing low-grade Mexican heroin. Things got so bad that his parents and sister whisked him away in a limousine and took him straight to rehab. He did.
How are you signed to Atlantic Records? You're on the cover. You have the money, and you're doing low-grade heroin? Sir, what's going on with you?
did admit that he had a lot of fun in his wild partying days, but somewhere in the shuffle, music started to come last. The songs, which were co-written with Australian Tom Morgan, marked a return to the heavier punch of earlier Lemonhead stuff and to the band's loud live shows. The resulting album, 1993's Come On Feel the Lemonheads, took its title from the British group Slade. Songs like It's About Time was inspired by Dando's friendship with Julianne Hatfield, while the track Big Gay Heart was inspired by a friend of the singer who rented a house with gay artwork.
Big gay heart.
Ex-Go-Go's member Belinda Carlisle, who shared management with the Lemonheads, lent her voice on the song I'll Do It Anyway, while Rick James does backing vocals on Rick James Style.
Rick James Style is hilarious.
The record kept the hits coming with songs like the incredibly catchy cover of the Australian duo Love Position's Into Your Arms. It was a track that went to #1 on the Billboard Modern Rock Tracks chart for 9 weeks. It was also a crossover hit, giving the band their only appearance on the Hot 100 chart, peaking at number 67. It also peaked at number 46 and 14 in Australia as well as the UK. The band had another modest hit from the record with Great Big No, which peaked at number 15 in America. For a brief moment, the Lemonheads were on top of the world, but the pressure that came...
That song, The Great Big No, is a great song. And I don't know if I'm going to finish this before I start playing the music. Yeah. I'm just going to find out how much trouble I can get in on this channel here in a minute.
And with that intense spotlight was starting to create some serious cracks. The nonstop cycle of fame, touring, and media attention started to take a heavy toll, especially on Dando. The laid-back, carefree guy who became a star began to fray, revealing a much more complicated and troubled person beneath. Dando developed a serious drug problem, even admitting to Q magazine that he was smoking crack cocaine, a confession that he said he later regretted. His drug use, which he later said had even started before the band got famous, got much worse during this period of intense pressure. His behavior also got erratic. He became unpredictable, and stories started to circulate about him showing up to festival gigs hours late, leaving audiences waiting and frustrated. On stage, he could seem disoriented, sometimes.
Hey, Zach, would you like for me to break in for this with a song real quick to show you this guy's song? Okay, yeah. Let me do this. Let me show you, ladies and gentlemen, like because this guy was not a hack songwriter. Let me play this for you guys, and we'll find out. If we disappear, I can't ever play the Lemonheads. If we're still here, apparently I can. I can find out. This is a great song. This one's called The Outdoor Type.
Always had a roof above me, always paid the rent, and I never set foot inside a tent. I couldn't build a fire to save my life. I lied about being the outdoor type. Never slept out underneath the stars. The closest that I came to that was one time my car broke down for an hour in the suburbs at night. I lied about being the outdoor type. You knew what you were looking for. I lied until just as well I'm not invited. I'm afraid of heights. I lied about being the outdoor type. I never learned to swim, can't grow a beard or even fight. I lied about being the outdoor type.
What you think there, Zach? Let me fix the echo. There. Let me find this other one. He's got one where it's holy shit. About catching a lover, and it's a rough one. I think it's on. Yeah, Baby's Home. Zach, this son of a bitch knew how to write a song. Let's check this one out.
Indecision is causing me pain. It's hard to conceal it, it's harder to name. But before I leave for work, here's some words that might hurt, but it's something that I have to say. Think about me when he calls around 3, the time that you know I'm not at home. All that I our promises last till the time I can stand on my own. When a horse breaks a leg, then it's best to shoot it, 'cause it's quick and it eases the pain. When a marriage is dying, tell me who does the firing, then who is to say who's to blame? Think about me when it calls around 3, the time that you know I'm not at home. All that I ask is our promises last till the time I can stand on my own. You may think I went to work, but I took the day off, and I watched him as his car pulled in the drive. And although my heart's hurting, my shotgun is working, and it packs one hell of a surprise. Think about me when he calls around 3, 'cause guess what, your baby's home. I'll cut you in half with a double shot blast, and I'll pound on his head with a stone till I think I can stand on my own.
Wow, what a nice little romantic song. It's so nice and so romantic. Like, oh, yeah. I'll cut you in half with a double shot blast, and I'll pound on his head with a stone till I think I can make it alone. Yeah, it's a great song. This is why I don't make fun of Evan Dando. I love Evan Dando. I think Evan Dando is great. He had some romantic is exactly how I describe it too. It is. It's extremely romantic. He had some great ones. Like this one. You typing, Zach? I can't tell if are you typing? You got something ready? Go ahead, man.
Never heard them before, but I like it.
It's all over the place. They're all over the place. It's a great band. In fact, let me play the one that Rick James was on.
Don't wanna get stoned. Don't wanna get stoned. But I don't wanna not get stoned. I don't wanna not get stoned. Don't wanna get high. I don't wanna get high. But I don't wanna not get high. And I don't wanna not get stoned. Wanna knock things down. I'm not gonna knock things down. But I don't wanna not get stoned. So I'm not gonna knock things down. Don't wanna think twice. I don't have to think twice. But I'm not gonna get high. And I'm not gonna not get stoned. Style. Not gonna come round. I don't wanna come down. I just want a killer line, and I'll figure it out myself. Don't wanna get stoned. I don't wanna get stoned, but I don't wanna not get stoned. I don't wanna not get stoned. Style.
What a great song that was. What an uplifting
A perfect song. I'm wearing a weed shirt.
Well, I might be partaking. I might be. Not saying I am, but I don't want to get stoned, but I don't want to not get stoned. I don't want to get high, but I don't want to not get high. So, this guy wrote some great songs. Let me find another one to play here. Yeah, might have been on this one. So there's that one. I'm lame and can barely hold my. Yeah. I'm. Well, this is not gonna like this. This is not gonna go on much longer at all. I'm also very tired. I was just doing this because the internet is just arguing. The entire internet is arguing. That's all they're doing. Well, hello, motorcyclists driving by my house. Thank you for revving your engines. Thank you again, you gods. You gods. I meant to go outside, Zach. I should have gone outside. I heard motorcycles, so I should have run outside and gone, you gods! You gods! I'm trying to find one of his actual like love songs. Here we go. Here's a slow one for the ladies, and then
I thought we had an understanding there that wouldn't leave too soon. Figure it over and you'll find out where your green shirt's gone. Had to hear about your Danish boyfriend, I forced to swoon. When I went over to your dresser drawer, and now I got it on. I got it on. Your favorite tea, it never looked as good on you as it looks on me. I got it on. I'll wait to see. I used to wear it every day, and now it's twice a week. Twice a week. Fill in the shadows of a certain corner. We used to sit there. Got me a brand new lamp, plugged it in, and now the dark don't fit there. Ain't got the time or the inclination to see this through. I'm looking up, climbing out of the stairs. The sky's too blue. The sky's too blue. It mightn't suit me quite as well as it used to. I got
Wow. Wow, what a pretty song about a t-shirt. All right, Zach. Now I'm going to play you one of the upbeat ones, one of the newer upbeat ones. Yeah, go ahead, man.
I'll have 4 videos next week. I'll show how I communicate, canning red cinnamon applesauce, making tater salad, and making homemade mashed potatoes.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm really amazed that I haven't been pulled down for this yet. Like, let's test this a little bit more. Let me play one more Lemonheads song before I play some other stuff. But let's see what happens.
With a little bit of common sense, you can lose a lot of innocence in this world. You can leave yourself behind. In the middle of coincidence, see the world in the present tense. Oh, mother, your kids are so inclined. Sarah said it's so personal. I don't know, it's kinda hard to tell with this girl. She'll just take up all your time, fading in and out of consciousness, with a fair degree of common sense on your mind. Just watch it all unwind. Your voice is low, slow down, bounce around, bounce around. Your voice is low, slow down. Jesus Christ and motherfuck, the things I do push my luck, I don't know. I don't even seem to mind. With a parchment frankincense and a walk across the desert sands, you might find your baby Frankenstein. The voice is low, slow down, slow down, bounce around, bounce around. The voice is low, voice is low, slow down.
All right, I'm gonna play my one of my favorite Lemonhead songs now. I've played a couple of favorites from the internet. I want to play my favorite now. This is my or one of my favorite ones by them. It's so good, and if you look at the lyrics, it's Evan Dando knew how to write a song. Like I don't care if you call him a pretty boy, whatever the fuck. That dude knows how to write.
Hold on, but we're going soft. First was all off, then we're
I love that song. So yeah. But I wanted to play something off of
When Caldy, guess what happened Thursday?
What
On
happened Thursday?
Facebook, we hit 10,000 members in the group.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm not on Facebook very often. Is that a big deal? Yeah. Fill me in, man, because I'm I stay away from Facebook and Discord and things like that, other than going like, hey, I'm gonna be in town. I've got a great song when Zach is done here. This song is from the perspective of a child being walked in a walker. Go ahead, my friend. Whenever you're ready, my friend. I was just trying to fill some air.
Facebook group, Nicole and Brady post flyers, and if anyone located, I stamp the flyer and update the post.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I think I've only got 1 million people listening right now. No, I don't even think we have that. Like if we have one person listening right now, we're lucky, Zach. Yeah. If I have that, I'm very lucky tonight. No, it's this song, Zach, is from actually, you know what? Let me test this. Let me do this. Let me show the video. Actually, let me look at the video first, because lots of times the videos have their volume way down. Check the volume on this real quick before I do this. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, fucking A. I'll just show you guys the video. And instead of me telling you the perspective that you want, I want you to see it from. Yeah, we'll just see it. It completely changes the meaning of this song, because I heard this song and for years I had really no idea what it was, other than I loved the riff. I loved the chord changes. I love everything about this song, Zach, but I really didn't understand the meaning until I saw the video. And when I saw the video, it was kind of like, when you realize what Lola is about for the first time, where you have that moment where you're like, oh, okay. Wasn't ready for that, but okay. And this is like on a smaller scale, and it's much more enjoyable.
She takes me on a rocking stroll. You won't wait, cause I won't know. If I roll, I hope you'll throw a smile at me. This here frame is all I've known. I won't be walking till I've grown. All I've been shown is everything I want to see. People's knees and trust trees. Smile at me, looking upwards to the sky, moving forward all the time. The sidewalk lines, dunk, die. It's warm in here, it's cold down there. Around out where I can only stare. I'm still aware of little, but I'm gonna try. 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 Take me on a rocking stroll. You won't wait, cause I won't know if I roll. I hope you'll throw a smile at me. This here frame is all I've known. I won't be walking till I've grown. All I've been shown is everything I want to see. People's knees, trust trees. Smile at me.
I love that one, Zach. I love that song, especially when I learned. Like I was like, oh, it's about walking a child. Like that makes it even better. Like wow, I love it. Trying to think what else they had that was good, like the good videos. Allison's starting to happen. Let me
Build a website you love.
Let me check this one out.
With Wix. For your words.
She shake it up. Was hard to make out, now it's plain to see.
Yeah, it's concert quality though. Ah, the Great Big No. The Great Big No. It's a great song, man. It's a great song. Hype.
Lover, don't turn your head.
Yeah, this is a great one. This is a great one. I'm still shocked that I'm very curious how many things are going to pop up on my stream tomorrow that I have to delete out of it. Like, because they're being very charitable with me right now, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to delete most of it.
Walked away. I thought I might have to say you're asking the wrong guy. She wonders how, thinks she knows now. She'll be right, it always goes by the by. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no. There's nothing okay with you. There's nothing okay with me. Is anything happening to have to go to sea? He wonders why the indigo guy will be right. They always go by the by. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no. Everyone knows everything. Everyone knows everything. Nobody has got no one to go to. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby,
All right. Zach, my friend, we have come to the end of the night. I've gotta cut this off so I can get up and go to work tomorrow. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 2 songs and then I'm out of here. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow night. I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I don't know if Chrissy's doing a show tomorrow night, but I'm gonna try to be off work for it. I don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it, though. We're waiting on Zach to talk. As soon as I start talking, that's when Zach hits the fucking button. It usually happens like that, Roddy. That's why I'm so quiet, because I'm like, I know, like as soon as I say something, that button's gonna get hit. Actually, Roddy, not a bad idea. I might do a stream where I read a novel. I might. Oh my gosh. I might do that. I might do that. I really might do that. That would be hysterical. Oh my gosh, Roddy. You don't know what evil seed you have just planted inside my head, madam. You have no idea. That's a fantastic idea, Roddy. Now I just have to pick the book. And I'm thinking Kurt Vonnegut. Let's get weird with it. Let's get super weird. Zach,
I don't
are
know
you-
if I'll be there or not. I have a lot of things to accomplish this weekend and trying to submit Apple a week from Monday.
Yep. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached that time where I kick Zach off. And there's 2 songs left in the night. I can't believe I'm still here after as many major label Lemonhead songs that we've played tonight. I can't believe that we're still here, but here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I've ever played this song for you guys. If I haven't, this is Dr. Dog with a song called I Only Wear Blue. And yeah, you guys have a good night. I'll play one more after this, but yeah, you guys have a good night.
I'm all bottled up, floating in the deep blue, and you're an open book. Anyone could read you, and I'm losing my voice, barking up the wrong tree. When you can't be yourself, there's just too much to be. Let's get on with it. We haven't got too much time, and I don't want to stay here. So say the word and open up the line. not a stress. It's getting wrong. Stay here for a little while more. Yes, it's a funny thing. Yes, it's a funny thing. I need a friend, not an angel. What do you do? The drowning stops. And what you thought was a hurricane. Why you think we need amazing grace just to tell it like it is? All I don't need no doctor to tear me all apart. I just need you to mend my heart. I'll try to look you in the eye. You know you should apologize. Or should I apologize? Is there an answer? What do you do when the drowning stops? Oh, what you thought was a hurricane, which is the rustling of the wind. Why you think? Oh, I don't need no doctor to tear me all apart. I just need you to mend my to mend my heart.
ladies and gentlemen, I found a beer in my fridge, so I'm going to stay up a little bit longer because, yeah, I can go into work later tomorrow. So, there's really no reason for me to go in as early as I was planning on anyway. So, thank you, beer, for showing up and letting me find out how much trouble I can get on in this channel tonight. What a weird night. First off, let me do this right now. What a weird night this has been. And I don't mean my show at all. This has been tame compared to the rest of the night. This has been an odd night. Whoo! The chair. If Matthew silly as fuck is watching right now, the chair is in the corner. The chair is in the corner. The plot has been lost. The plot has been lost. Jane's eyebrows have gotten shorter. Jane's eyebrows have gotten shorter. I'm gonna make sure that I clip that and send that to Matthew as silly as fuck. Because what a show he had tonight. What a fucking show. It just feels like it's been like that this entire week. Like it's just like I have to cut shit on for myself to be distracted from totally weird shit. I don't know. Anyway, yes, Miss Roddy, Miss Sweet Roddy, I found a beer. Yes. And because of this here beer, I'm gonna play another song. This one, I'm this one may get me in trouble, but anyway, like you know the rule. If I disappear, I'll be right back. But this one, and not because of Dr. Dog, I think maybe because of the publishing on this song, I may get in trouble. So let me just shut up and we'll just just find out. We'll find out because I like doing this. I like testing this. No, ma'am. I've tried so many times and it never works. But Miss Sweet Roddy, if you've got headphones or earbuds, hold them close because this is a vocal masterpiece.
A long time ago, when the earth was green, there was more kinds of animals. They'd run around free while the earth was being born, and the loveliest of all was the
There was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. The Lord seen some sinning and it gave him pain. He says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He says, hey Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating tube. Take some of those green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and I'll get my unicorns. Oh, Noah was there to answer the call. Finished up making the ark just as the rain started to fall. He marched the animals two by two by two by two by two. As they came through, I've got your green back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, oh Lord, I'm so forlorn, just can't find no unicorn. And then we looked out through the driving rain. The unicorns were hiding, they're playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was falling. Oh, them silly unicorns. There's some humpty-back camels, some chimpanzees. When Noah cried, close the door, with the rain
You know what I feel like doing? Oh, hold on. Hold on. The hell's going on, Granger? Granger's doing ads in the back of my head when I didn't even have anything pulled up. Dear Lord. All I was going to say was that, seeing as I've got, a little bit of this found beer in my fridge. Thank you, fridge. You my boy. You my boy, fridge. Fridge never lets me down. He knows when to cut me off, and he knows when I need one more. That's why me and Fridge, you my boy. You my boy, Fridge. The turkey mascot. All right. I have not seen Killer Kyle in a while. He damn it, I can probably like text Zach right now and ask about that. But I think Killer Kyle said that he had some stuff that was coming up, and that's why he hasn't been around. But man, wasn't that awesome? I told Zach a couple of days after that happened. I was like, first I was like, holy shit. It was amazing that Killer Kyle came up, chose my show to come up on, and then came up with a turkey. A baby turkey that was just hanging out. That was. I need to go back and actually save that show because that was. Yeah. I know. Yeah. He's got the different animals, but that was just so amazing. All right, Roddy. While I have your attention, I want to play I'm going to play the actual. Excuse me, madam. That's that beer coming up on me. I'm going to play the actual video, and I think it's. Yeah, this is it. Okay, Roddy, me and you right now, we're hanging out. I want your honest opinion about this next video. Now, the song is great. The song is excellent. But I want your opinion on the video, which I have had so much fun showing this video to people, and I've not showed it around yet, Roddy. You are the first person that I'm showing this video to.
Music.
I'm having too much fun tonight. I'm having way too much fun.
I'm in a crisis. I need help. Come on, mood shift back to good again. Come on, mood shift back to good again. Come on, be a friend. Nina Twin is trying to help him out. Really hope that she succeeds. Though I picked the thorny path myself, I'm afraid of where it gets me straight. Cosmopolitan cosmology has become to dance to navigate. I'm in a crisis. Come on, mood shift back to good again. Come on, be a friend. Come on, be a friend. Chemicals don't flatten my mind. Chemicals don't mess me up this time. No, you paid me way more than you should. And it's just like you to hurt me when I'm feeling good. Come on, chemicals. Come on, chemicals.
I love that band, and one of the crazy things, like when we see that, we're like, wow, that's so weird and crazy. Sound is shaky. Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix that on the next one. But this was this would have seen as in the 70s. This would have been like, oh, okay, like what? That's all he's doing. That's it. Okay. Let me play another song from them that is just good. This song right here is, hey, don't make fun of the 70s. The 70s had the best music. It just so happens that most of the people in the 70s like were putting makeup all over their faces while they were doing it. Like Peter Gabriel. Have you ever seen those videos of Peter Gabriel in Genesis? Whoa, boy. Slade, Dave Hill, ABBA. Yeah, like all of it was crazy. But madam, let me introduce you to a fantastic song. This song is called Oslo in the Summertime. And it is so fucking good.
Also in the summertime. Also in the summertime. Pakistani children play, locked inside of the courtyard all day. Pretty people everywhere, sun left hands and flaxen hair, just held up.
I'm actually scared to play them. Let me see. What dare I play next? We have now. I would love to play the Smiths or the Cure right now. Roddy, I have a video that I've got in queue to watch. That is was Panic on the Streets of London. Was that song about Jimmy Savile? It kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like it. Like when you compare it, it really looks like it. Let me play another one from this band, just so I can get it out of my head. This gentleman went a little wacky in the head, but trying to think which one. That one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. All right. This song is literally about old people in the cemetery, and yeah, I will leave it at that. Wow, those are already off. All right.
Frightening, close friend who was the same
Wow, what a song. Old people in the cemetery. What must maybe they be thinking of? Must be frightening, must be scary to visit the grave of a close friend who was the same age as you when they died. Such a happy song, though. I feel like playing another one off of this album. It's such a good album. This is very old. This is from like 2002. So, yeah, I guess it is very old now. Maybe 2003, maybe 2004. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Roddy, that's. I'm not known for for being up to date on the music. I'm just trying to figure out which one this is. This is going to be like, seriously, listen to the bass player in this band. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here. I absolutely love this type of music. Like I love it. It's weird, and I love it. And I've got yeah, I'm gonna play this one next. Got another weird one. It's my show. Do whatever I want to. But ladies and gentlemen, this song is called "How Lester Lost His Wife."
There was a fable of the boy
what a great song. It's just, I am just absolutely amazed I'm still on the air right now. Good Lord. Like apparently I'm just like hitting all the bands that I'm about to play one of the prettiest songs though. I love this song. I have nothing bad to say about this band. This is the Ladybug Transistor. It's a fucking funny name, but they were a very serious band. And I got to see them play twice. And then the drummer died. And I don't know what's become of them after. I know they still kept recording, but I don't know. They were great live. They were absolutely fantastic live. And all I can say about it is it was like going back to the 60s, but it was I don't know. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. I absolutely love them, and especially because that guy, he never stopped that voice. It was everything was, and we left the porch, meadow, port arch. It was great. And that was probably one of the best guitar players I've ever seen live. I need to look up who that guy's name is so I can call him out properly. But absolutely amazing. Did you like the Lily Fitz song? It was a cover, I guess. I don't know what you're talking about. Did I play it the other night or something? No, don't play the song. I'm trying to hit the album, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to hit the album. If I didn't like scream and cuss at it, I liked it. If I didn't cut it off, I liked it. I'm gonna play something now that's a little bit oh yeah, now I remember. Well, yeah, I remember now. This one is the keyboard player from this band. And I just want you guys to hear how crazy these guys could get. This is called Alita's theme.
The search begins, an international penny is dropped. The walls around are never too hard to jump. Oh, Maria, I'm sorry you're destined to die. Give me your hand, Alita, and promise to stay by my side. Sell your soul, righteous life, you live best. Oh, poor old Maria, I'm sorry you're destined to die. Give me your hand, Alita, and promise to stay by my side.
I love that song. Love that song. Love that band. Not nearly as much as I love this one right here.
give a damn. But the people in this town are trying to put me down. Now the people in this town that can never understand a black man. Yeah, man.
Segment of Theater Brothers. Theater Brothers. Till next time.
Let's find out what this is.
Well, I've been locking myself up in my house for some time now. Reading and writing and reading and thinking and searching for reasons and misses and seasons. The autumn, the spring, the summer, the snow. The record don't stop and the record don't go. Latches, latch, the windows down. The door coming in and the door going out. Up with caffeine and down with the shot. Constantly worried about what I've got. Distracting my work, but street. I'll meet you on the other side. So long. Do I really have to finish? Do returns always diminish? Did I say that? Does anybody want to joke when no one's laughing in the background? So this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside again. So long. Bye. I'm slowly losing power. Has it only been an hour? No, that can't be right. So long. Hey, here's a fun idea. How about I sit on the couch and I watch you next time? I wanna hear you tell a joke when I'm so this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside again. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Am I right back where I started 14 years ago? I swear to God that all I've ever wanted was a little bit of everything, all of the time. A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. I'm finished playing and I'm staying inside. If I wake up in a house that's full of smoke, I'll panic. So call me up and tell me a joke. When I'm fully irrelevant and totally broken, damn it, call me up and tell me a joke. Oh shit, you're really joking at a time like this. Cause inside again, went out to look for a reason to hide again. Buddy, you found it. Now come out with your hands up, we've got you surrounded.
I just wanted to let you know that you're all wicked fucking gay and wicked fucking retarded. And that's it. Not like you didn't know that already, but